What's going on, guys? My name is Antonio AG. I'm here with AG Lux Homes, and today we're reviewing a property that's in Coral Gables, Miami, Florida. That's a 4-bedroom, 4-bathroom, 2 half-bathroom, 2-car garage house that's built on a 6,650 square foot lot. And look at this. This is a modern home. It's a modern home. It got the nice modern touches on the side. Look at that. Beautiful. I know y'all want to keep looking at the outside of the house, but I think it's time we check out the inside. Riding through new sensations in this blue sky. We just want to feel alive. We just want to feel. So as we open up this door, look at this huge door. It's thick too, but it's easy for you to open and close. Here, we're greeted with the foyer. We have a nice bench where you can sit down and take off your shoes. We have beautiful modern art. And if we make this right into this room, here we are greeted with this beautiful, I would say it's a bedroom, but in reality, it looks like a holding room, if you will. But here we have the closet. It's not really too big, but at the same time, it's bigger than your average closet. If you go in here, we have the bathroom here as well. We have a floating sink. Then we have beautiful plants and stuff just to make the place feel alive. We have a nice window here because you know this property, it usually focus on natural lighting coming into the whole property. So as we go this way, this is the living space. We got the stairs that lead up to the rooms, but before we even go up there, I want to make sure we cover everything on the first floor. So we have your family room slash diner room slash kitchen. Before we get to the kitchen, I want to take a look at this family room. We have modern furniture in here, big flat screen TV, and simple art all on the walls here. Again, we have plants everywhere so we can make the place feel more alive. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And if we continue walking this way, we have the dining table where you can have your family dinners. Look at this beautiful piece of art right there. That's a chandelier for us people that might not know what that is. Here, as we continue going inside the kitchen, but before we get all the way over there, I just want to talk about a few things that we have on the wall here. So we got a wine cellar by Sub-Zero, and you might be thinking, where is the refrigerator and the freezer? Well, the freezer is here. It's also by Sub-Zero. And then our refrigerator is right here as well, by Sub-Zero as well. Here we have more storage. Here you can put any wine bottles or extra stuff that you may need. We have built-in wall appliances here. We have Wolf. So here we have more storage. That you can put like your cereal boxes and everything, but you know, we're not really gonna get too deep into this because we have a whole separate section where we can put our cereal boxes and all the other stuff that we might have for this kitchen inside the pantry, which is hidden, by the way. You open up this door and here we have the garage, and not only the garage, we have the pantry as well. Take a look at that. We got so many cubbies where you can put so much food in here. And honestly, with the amount of people that you might have in here, they might work up an appetite just from looking at the outside. This beautiful garage. Look at this. We have a 2-car garage, and look at the flooring here. We have an epoxy finish with gold and gray and white and black that's mixed all in together to make this one glorious floor. And honestly, I think this might be real liquid gold from the amount of money that you have to pay to live here. And if you guys really want to know my favorite part of the house, let's take a look outside. And with these, you might be thinking it's regular doors. Well, they open up both ways. So as I open up both of these, it can be considered the family room. And if you're having a whole function outside, you can open up this so everybody can feel invited and not secluded from the action. This goes there. And as we continue walking this way, we can open up this side as well. It don't get no better than this. Then you guys probably don't know. Well, obviously you don't know. It has speakers all around the ceiling. So if you wanted to Bluetooth and play any music from the speakers, it travels all the way out here. Speaker ends to right there. We have 2 right there. And as you can see, this is a whole floor patio. You got your grilling, all the grilling stuff that you need. We got a sink, got this beautiful grill by Blaze. Then we also have a wine cellar down here. You don't really want to, you can call it a wine cellar, but you already have one there. You can just put beers and stuff in here just in case you got any outdoor functions that you want everybody to, grab from. But yeah, look at this. This is amazing. We have a pool. It goes max 5 feet down. And then we also have a jacuzzi on the right side. Then if you want to take a shower before you get in and after you get out, we have a shower right here. It goes together with the house. All this you will see that it's a certain type of color palette that they keep in line for this house. Here, open up this door, we have a beautiful sauna. Look at that. Just in case you want to get a little spicy, that's up to y'all. Then we open up this, and this is where the pool bathroom is, another half bathroom that I told you guys we had. But not spend too much time in the bathroom. So now that we went through everything that was on the first floor, did we talk about this bathroom? I think we talked about this bathroom, but just to let y'all know, it is a half bathroom, right? So as we go inside this half bathroom, I don't know if I already talked about this, but if I did, then you're not gonna see this clip. But looking at this bathroom, we have a floating sink right there. We also have some plants right there to keep the place alive. Now that we went through everything that's on this first floor, just wait until you see the second floor. All right, so as we make our way up here, that's a lot of stairs, a lot of cardio. Here we have a beautiful tree. Well, it's a plant, but I call it a tree. It's not, it's in its adolescent stages. But we have this, there's gonna be a lot of greenery here just to make the place feel alive. And I'm gonna keep saying that from the amount of plants I'm seeing. So as we make our way inside this bedroom, this is the first official bedroom. We have a beautiful bed. This house is staged. It will come like that whenever you guys buy the property, Then we have this beautiful circle mirror that's right there. And if we continue walking this way, you can see out the front and see your neighbors. Here we have a beautiful patio where you can go out there and, do whatever you need to. If you like to smoke, you can go out there and smoke if you don't want to smoke in the house, which is not something that's advised. But it's your home, your house. You pay 5.5. Who am I to tell you what to do in your house? So we go in here. We have a beautiful walk-in closet here as well. We have these lights that's aligned with the closet. And yeah, when you see a walk-in closet, this is what you think of. Just to talk more about this patio. This patio goes all the way around to the other bedroom. But we're not gonna take a walk out there right now because it's raining and I'm not trying to get wet. I'm not gonna lie. Let's continue walking this way. In here, we have the same type of style where, we got the bed. We also have the patio that leads here that goes to the other room. And we have a walk-in closet in here as well, but it's almost the same layout. You're not gonna spend too much time in here because it's pretty much copy and paste. Let's continue walking this way. That is the office, but the owner is in there right now handling business. Right here we have the laundry room. You will see a lot of windows in here because they like natural light. Natural light is the key. We have a washer and dryer here connected. LG Studios. You know, they got some good some washer and dryers. Let's continue walking this way. As you take a look out here, we have the patio that leads to the master bedroom. And this also could be a chill spot for, you know, whoever you decide to bring over if you don't want to go out there to the pool. But here we have the beautiful master bedroom. This master bedroom, this is a true master bedroom. We got beautiful contemporary art on the wall. We continue walking this way. We have the bathroom. The bathroom here has 2 different sinks, a his and hers, and it's a floating sink. So, you know, it just looks amazing. You know, we also have flowers in here as well. Well, plants, not too much flowers, but take a look out there. You can see all the different buildings that we have, and that's Brickell. So if you was to take a bath in here at night, you know, you'll be looking at the Brickell city lights at night. That sounds like a vibe to me. Then this also has its own patio. So if you wanted to open that up and go out there and look over the pool, you can do that as well. We have another floating sink right there. And then we have this beautiful shower. So we got 2 shower heads, the regular shower head, and then we also have the rainfall shower head. And then you might be thinking, all right, we got a shower, we got a tub. Where's the toilet? Well, you know, the toilet is closed off. You can be able to take a dump away from your wife and not get in trouble. Look at that. All right. As we continue to walk this way, that was just the bathroom. Now we have this beautiful closet. Now this is a proper closet. We have cubbies where you can put all your folded clothes or shoes if you want. We have lighting in each of the cubbies in this closet. Then we have racks where you can hang your shirts, your pants, your suits, everything. And we also have mini jewelry boxes. But that's not the only thing. Come around, take a look at this. We have a jewelry drawer where you can put all your necklaces, your watches and stuff and everything inside there. Look at that. And the soft clothes. Then you can't forget about all the different mirrors and stuff that you have in here where you can just take a look at yourself just to make sure you got everything on, you put it on correctly and you're not walking out the house looking crazy. We got all the cubbies here where you can put your shoes. This is mainly made for shoes compared to the other ones, which is flat. That's made for folding clothes. Here you have a section where you can put different bags and stuff. You can tell your wife, all right, you can put all your bags over here. Just don't put them over there in my section. You know what I mean? So as we look at this, it has a beautiful linen finish. Thick material, so it'll last you a very long time. So I also wanted to mention to you guys that this house has a concrete roof, which is hurricane protected. We have floor to ceiling windows, and with a big patio back there, all this was constructed with concrete. So it's a huge concrete slab that goes across, and as you can see, there's no pillars to hold it up. What that means is it's a thick piece of concrete, which is very expensive. Also, I wanted to share that with houses like these, the owner told me that with certain houses, some houses might not have AC that go to a certain room because they only have, I think it's either 1 or 2 AC units. This property has 4 AC units, 2 for the first level and 2 for the second level, just so no rooms get neglected from any AC. And the same problem happens with the Wi-Fi. So we have Wi-Fi modems that goes around all the different rooms. So it's a different Wi-Fi modem in each room. It's 1 in that room, and it's also 3 in each of the 3 rooms up there, including the office. Just because when you have one modem, it doesn't reach certain rooms, especially when you have concrete all around. You can probably get no cell signal And with that being said, they have to put 4 different ones. And the reason that they did that is because if you was to get a single Wi-Fi modem and try to add the extenders, as we all know, it really doesn't work. So what they did was install all that into the house, so you don't even have to do that. This house comes with Wi-Fi, and that's pretty much it. So now that we're finished with the property tour, I just want to give a big thanks to Alan. He's the listing agent, and also he's the owner, where him and his wife worked on the house plans and built this house from the ground up. They bought the land and they built this beautiful piece right here that we was able to be able to experience. And I want you guys to experience this as well. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Please subscribe so I can continue doing these house tours for you guys. My name is Antonio Ag with AG Lux Homes, and signing out. I think I might go ahead and take me one of these. Let me